a TV show review. Is my first one for 2015, and it is um, just a whole full series review. I usually do seasons, but it only ran for 3 seasons, and that is The Amanda Show. I love this show. I always stick with it. It's my favorite. Well, it's between it is between Keenan and Kel and Amanda Show, but I like. I don't know. This is much more because it has that. I don't know. It has that creepiness to it. I'm into anything creepy when it's like in the dark and it's like blah, like comes out. I don't know. I'll tell you later on that. But this show is just funny. It stars Amanda Bynes as herself, and um, she has it's a sketch series. Um, then there's like the character which inspired Howie. It really who it is Penelope Taint, which is actually Amanda. And what's funny is I always thought Penelope Taint was real when I was little. When I always watched it, and that's what inspired the Howie character. When you so yeah, what else there was? Let's go through the sketches. Let's go through the commercials. All right. There's Judge Trudy. First, there's Judge Trudy, which I like. I like the whole sketch to it. It's making fun of Judge Judy and the whole thing about kids rule and adults drool. It's just too funny. It really is hilarious. Um, and I like the whole bailiff thing with like how the bailiff just goes. It just changes and changes. Um, what else there? The Dare Show, which was another one of my favorites, which I want to try to do. I want to try to make a little thing to it, and if he wants to, if he could probably, there'd be a way he could probably do it if he ever watched this. If you ever watched this, Kyle, my buddy, Movie Buff One, who I became good friends with, he's been in a lot of cool projects, namely Lloyd Kaufman, like 2 Lloyd Kaufman films, and I'm thinking of having him maybe join Mighty Mega Man 9 for like be in a few stuff with me, and I know we could probably do it offline, like maybe he could do it on the web, be a caller, because like there was the random callers. I think there was an episode. I swear to God, I think one of the dudes from Blink-182 did a call. Josh did a call. A lot of random famous people would always do calls, and I'm thinking of really. So yeah, him and my buddy James, which is gonna always be on in these videos. Um, there's that. There's Moody's Point, which is my favorite. My favorite in the Amanda Show. I think it's my favorite anything Dan Schneider did. Yet most people hate this. I love it because I'm into that raw, dumb comedy. My dad just looks at me like, "What the hell is wrong with you?" Because he watched it. I swear. Because there's this one part when he's like, the father's like using this, he's like, doing mascara with Moody, and he's like, "I'm being both a mother and a father to you." My dad just goes out, like I hear him going out. Then I hear this like Chevy truck just boom, just like ran off in the truck. It was just hilarious. It was a funny moment, but I like this. It's 4 or 5 episodes of this girl named Moody, who is like a spoof a spoofed female version of Dawson from Dawson's Creek, and she is trying to go on with her life after her mother left, and in this hot air balloon, there's this guy, then there's Spaulding who like has a crush on her, and I forgot the other twos because I was never really into the other two girls. I was mostly in Moody, Spaulding, Sternum, and the father. There was Sternum, which was the cool guy, the popular guy who would always say, if you say no, he says yes, yes says yes. You say no, like probably, Sternum, what's the matter? What's not the matter? And it was just too, and I like the ending to, it ended on a cliffhanger, and, you see how you see him in the window, and then it goes back, pans back to the window, you just don't, that's the kind of comedy and like the kind of shows I'm really into. I had to talk with my cousin about that, and that was always the kind of stuff I was always into. People are always just like, what? I love it. You never know who the real Moody is, which Moody was actually an adopted person from these flying acrobats. It was funny, but that's my comedy. That's another thing that inspired many of my films was just Dan Schneider. What else? There was Totally Kyle. I'm just gonna name Totally Kyle. The Klutzes, one of my favorites. There was one which was just one episode, and after that I was just really one episode. It was The Kids with Powers. It was mocking X-Men, and Josh was a rhymer. I always have to laugh at that one. What else was there? The commercials were funny. Snap, Crackle, Kaboom. Meatloaf Crunch. What else? There's so much more. But yeah, I'll probably do a list somehow in one video. But other than to ado, this is my review on Amanda's show. Hope you like it, and subscribe to my buddy Movie Buff 1, aka Kyle. Be down below. I'll see you later. Bye.